Goals and expectations for the upcoming season are really quite simple. It's just to be better than what we were last year. That's what we talked about over the summer, and that's what we talked about from day one of the preseason, for each individual to be a little bit better and for the team to be better. The key returners for the men's side, led by Brian Andrews, who was two-time All-Region. The other members of the top 7 that ran at regionals last year were Greg and Luke Olenjinski, James Hamilton, Mike Whalen, Brian Maselli, and John Paganelli. And on the women's side, the top 3 return from last year was Mallory Reed, Julia Zielinski, and Kim Hillfrank, along with Jessica Love, who was on our regional championship team last year. We didn't lose any of our top 10 runners from the men's side, so we pretty much returned the whole team intact. And on the women's side, Katie Lane was our number 4 runner at regionals, and she was the only senior on the team last year that ran in the championship races. We have 2 freshmen on the men's side, James Galasso and John Valachi. Right now, it looks like both will make a spot challenge for the top 7 to run at regionals. James Galasso has looked real good in preseason, and we expect John Valachi to have a good cross-country season, and he will certainly be challenging for our top 7 spot, but we really think cross-country will pay dividends for him when it gets into track, as he's more of a mid-distance runner. On the women's side, we have 3 freshmen. Grace Adams has looked really good in preseason, and actually she was our number 1 lady at our season opening meet with Millersville. Abby Grailinger was in our top 7 at the season opening meet, and Kathleen McCutcheon could certainly contribute and be a top 7 runner by the end of the year. And one key addition, Carolyn Dori Stein is a senior who is running cross country for the first time, but she had a good outdoor track season last year, so she will certainly be in the top 5 for us. We've had a good preseason. Our focus is on strength and mileage, and we're doing some new lifting routines, new plyometric routines after we run. And we've kind of talked about the month of September is a training month, and pretty much the way we race in the month of September is going to be based off of what you did as much over the summer as what you're doing now during the preseason. But to date, we are on plan. We're doing what we need to do, and we just want to keep the strength and mileage up and work on a lot of core lifting and plyometrics and things like that. It was especially critical on the women's side to get stronger and stay healthy, as last year we entered the postseason with only 5 women healthy and running. The last 2 weeks of the season last year, we had 5 ladies who were practicing and doing workouts and ran at the regional championship. This year we talked about having a pool of 7 or 8 or 9 or 10 girls that are healthy and ready to go at the end of the season. Our schedule this year is a little different than what we've done in years past. As I said earlier, the month of September is pretty much a training month, and we're really not worrying about how fast we run in races during the month of September. However, the big races for us is September 27th at Salisbury. It's a good meet. It's a big meet. We do a getaway weekend and spend some time down at the beach after the race. It's run right outside of Ocean City, Maryland, and it's a good, flat, fast course. So obviously I know all the boys and girls will want to run well there. And another big meet will be Gettysburg on October 18th. It's a meet we have not gone to in the past, but it's a very good course. It's a course that will host regionals in the next year or 2. And then the big one is obviously the regional championship meet, more so than even the Centennial Conference meet, but we really try to pinpoint regionals as the race that we want to do our best.